guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marissa Loughlin. I'm a holistic nutritionist and I love to talk about all things health and wellness. So for today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on some things that are happening in my life and do a really cool unboxing with you. So a couple weeks ago on my Instagram stories, if you don't follow me there, go do that because that tends to be where I ask my followers what they want to see. So my handle is at wealth.of.wellness. I will leave it here and below. So if you want to have some insight on like what I'm making and doing, then go check out my channel there. But anyways, I asked you guys if you wanted me to share my experience navigating our new home gym, navigating getting back into fitness, because it's been really challenging for me to feel motivated again. I would say about 5 or 6 years ago, I was really great at being disciplined with going to the gym. It was actually like a really great resource for me to help with managing my stress. But in the last like 3 or 4 years, I've shifted all of that discipline to having a yoga practice, which I find to be really helpful and really grateful. But there's a lot of aspects that I've been missing that I really think that lifting weights and weight training has helped me manage my stress a little bit better. So I've been trying to navigate that routine, getting back into routine, but also navigating my food again to fit that change as well. Because as you know, if you're somebody who works out, your calories will change based on how much your body requires, how much exercise you're doing, so on and so forth. I'm not an expert in that. I did take a course in the fundamentals of fitness and nutrition, but I don't think it's the most current research. So I'm trying to navigate that myself, but I figured I would ask if you guys wanted me to share that process with you, and a lot of you guys said yes. So we just passed Halloween, and I will say I indulged in some Halloween candy. No shame there, but I will say that was kind of the tipping point for me in realizing, holy shit, you need to like dial it back in and prioritize your nutrition, because the level of stress that your body is under right now needs as much nourishment as possible, which is why I've decided to go back to following a strict paleo diet. I would say I thrive on a paleo diet like 90% of the time. So I tend to go on the paleo diet for about 4 or 5 months at a time, and I fall off that for a month. I start to incorporate some grains back in and I feel fine. But after doing that, after a couple months, I really start to feel the inflammation in my joints, the fogginess in my brain, and also the bloat that I finish every single day with after I've consumed grains. Now, I don't think grains are bad by any means, and I don't eliminate grains to reduce my carbohydrate intake by any means. I definitely still get quite a bit of carbohydrates in my diet. I just get them from grain-free options like potatoes, sweet potatoes, fruits, other starchy vegetables. And my digestive system is so grateful when I decide to do that, because I just have trouble digesting those grains and legumes. And by over consuming them when I'm not digesting them properly, leads me to all these other symptoms that just make me feel like complete shit. So I have just kind of been teetering along a mental breakdown of just feeling so emotionally fatigued, and then also mentally fatigued because I have such a busy month coming up. November always tends to be a really busy month for me because I'm trying to wrap everything up for 2021 so that I can start planning into 2022. And it's so crazy that we're already at this point of planning for next year. I just can't believe it. So needless to say, my stress level is heightened, and when my stress level is heightened, I don't prioritize my nutrition, which then results in me getting sick. And I cannot afford to get sick in terms of time. Like, I just do not have the time to get sick. No one does. So I use food as a way to fuel my body to make sure that I am preventing that illness from coming, because the stressors that I have aren't necessarily going away. And they're not going to go away probably until the new year once things are planned out and some deadlines are met. And I'm okay with that. So what I am trying to do is take control of the other aspects that play a huge role in my health, which is my diet and movement. And I'm prioritizing those so significantly over the next month. And I'm going to share that with you. So as I navigate getting back on track with following my paleo diet, I am going to still follow the 80-20 rule, but still strict paleo. So what I mean by that is 80% of my diet is going to be coming from whole foods with incredibly small ingredient lists, like no more than 5 ingredients on any type of food that I'm consuming. And if it's a food that does have an ingredients list, that food will fall into the 20%, even though it will be paleo. It might be a protein bar, a chocolate bar, or something else that's paleo based, but if it has an ingredient list, it falls in that 20%. Now, one major shift that I am going to be sharing and actually documenting more on TikTok is my coffee. That's going to be a huge adjustment because I'm a lover of oat milk lattes. But one thing that not enough people talk about is the ingredients list that comes with oat milk lattes. Although it's a great dairy-free option, not only is it pretty high in carbohydrates, lacking many other macronutrients, it also has a shit ton of ingredients. There's so many thickeners and fillers and oils that are into there. And one thing that I'm noticing specifically for myself and my inflammation through my body, mainly my joints, is when I'm consuming safflower oil, sunflower oil, or any other type of nut or seed oil, I just find my body to swell up and not respond really well to it. So I am ditching oat milk for quite some time and seeing how my body responds to that. But one thing I'll be adding back in is actually heavy whipping cream. So I used to have a huge addiction to adding whipping cream into my coffee. But if you remember last year when I was struggling with acne really bad, I removed all dairy, which was really helpful. But right now, my main concern is stress and my main concern is also inflammation. I will dive into that comparison in another video because there's so much to unpack there, but that's just one thing that I'm making sure I change in my diet, is eliminating those processed foods that have the oils and thickeners and so on and blah 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 blah. I really need to have this discipline in my life to just support what I'm trying to achieve here, and that's lower my stress and lower my inflammation. So I will still have some freedom in my food and what I consume. I'm not going to be counting calories. I'm not going to be tracking macros or anything like that. I'm just going to be making sure that 80% of my diet is coming from whole foods like fruits and vegetables and different types of meats, and that 20% is coming from those delicious treaty foods but still fall into the paleo category. I'm actually going to be documenting more of what I eat in a day on this journey on my TikTok channel. So if you guys have not followed me there, please go do that, because that's where you're going to get some inspo on what I'm making, what I'm consuming, and how I'm balancing out my meals through the day. I will leave my TikTok handle here and then also leave in the comments below, so go find me. It's at Mar Lachlan and you'll be able to follow along there. So that's my update in terms of my food. And then in terms of my fitness, I've mentioned this before in my previous video and on socials, so this is something I'm still trying to navigate. I am not an expert in fitness by any means, but I have been using fitness as a type of coping mechanism for probably 10, maybe even 12 years, and I have learned a lot along the way. Now, owning your own home gym I find is a little bit different because there's no one there to critique you or coach you. It's kind of like learning things on your own or doing your own research, which I have actually really loved and found a whole different level of motivation. So I will try to document some of those things. As I said, I'm not an expert and I don't want to get canceled or yelled at on any social platform thinking I am an expert, because I'm definitely not. But I will show tidbits of that. What I will say right now is my training schedule is strictly going to be weightlifting. I'm not a big cardio fan by any means, but I will be continuing to incorporate yoga into that as well. So weight training about 4 times a week, and then yoga I teach twice a week, and then sometimes do a short little practice on my own on the weekends. So that's what my fitness journey is going to look like over the next couple weeks, and I'm just going to see how that kind of balances out in my life. As I mentioned, I'm really busy, so this is something that I am going to have to schedule into my routine, and I just have to make sure that this is a priority for myself and that I feel motivated and disciplined to continue to work on myself. So that's it in a nutshell, kind of what's going on, where my health is at. As I mentioned, stress and inflammation are my 2 biggest things I'm trying to combat right now, and I think that they're just like 2 big things that are the driving force to so many other illnesses that I just do not want to come face to face with. So that's what my plan is for there. Okay, the second thing that I want to show you is an unboxing, because I'm really excited for this unboxing that's finally arrived. First of all, I paid for this. This is not like they didn't send me these products when you see the brand, but I will say that I would absolutely love to work with this brand because they're one of my favorite companies. So it's a COCOKIND box. Okay, so let me show you guys quickly what I got. So I got the COCOKIND Oat to Milk Cleanser. I've used this before. I really, really love it during the colder temperatures, so fall and winter, because it's very hydrating rather than being drying, which I talked about in my previous YouTube video about how I need to switch cleansers. So this is what I'm going to be switching to. And I'm also going to be trying their new AHA gel cleanser. So this is brand new. I have no feedback on it yet because they just released it, but it's an alpha hydroxy acid cleanser, and these are really great for helping with acne prone skin. And what I love is they made it gentle enough that you can use it every single day. So I love that. Another product that I got from them was their Turmeric Tonic. I've used their turmeric stick before, so when I went on their website, I couldn't find that stick anymore. I'm assuming they changed it to this product. So this is specifically for helping with acne spots. So it's a leave-on treatment that's helping clear and brighten the skin. So turmeric helps to bring out the redness, and you just apply it directly onto your spots. You can also use it as an under eye. So we'll see. I think I loved the stick before because I like the consistency of it, but this seems a little bit more, oh, wow. Look at that. It's got a little ball on it. Okay. Yes, I'm so here for this. I can't wait to try that. So that's a spot treatment. And then the other product I got was their Daily SPF. Never tried it, but I've heard really, really great reviews on it. It is an SPF of 32, and it's very gentle for acne-prone skin. And then the other two products I got were new products, which I didn't know if they would make it across the border, just because of the ingredients list. Sometimes if there's like salicylic acid in it, they don't want to send it. I don't know why. Anyways. So I got their probiotic acne serum, which is 1.5% salicylic acid, which is a daily BHA, so gentle enough to use every single day. But this is specifically for acne prone skin. So I'm really, really looking forward to using it. It is a serum base and just like beautiful packaging. Like they do not miss with their branding. And then the other one I got mainly because of winter. So it is a ceramide barium serum. So it's a nourishing daily serum for skin barrier. So having something that builds the barrier up in your skin is really great to help support acne prone skin, but also help with preventing drying, preventing dehydration, wrinkles, and just creates a healthy skin. So again, beautiful branding, and it's something you can use every single day. So I haven't tried all these products, but I'm really looking forward to trying them and giving you a full review. Again, I've used a couple COCOKIND products and I have not been disappointed. And there's also a couple big influencers that I follow, Shut the Kale Up being one of them, who rave about COCOKIND all the time. So really great. They're really, really affordable, good quality active ingredients that aren't harsh on the skin, and they're really good at branding. They talk about sustainability facts on their products, the carbon footprint that they use to make their products. So it's just overall not only a natural product, but really great for the environment. And they just, they take all these things into consideration. So anyways, that's the unboxing that I was waiting for, and I was really excited to share with you guys. I do have a code that you can use to get 10% off. I will say to my Canadian friends, it is in US, so you do have to pay the conversion rate for this entire haul. I think it came to $132 in US, and you don't have to pay duties on them. So that all came, it shipped within like 2 days after ordering it and arrived within a week. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys check it out. If you love COCOKIND as much as I do, let me know below what your favorite products are. And then also let me know if you guys decide to get any of these products or you have questions. I'm gonna do a full review on these products in probably a month or so to give you an update on whether I love them, whether I hated them, or whether I'm still using them and trying to navigate through that. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today's video, was give you guys an update on my own personal health and then also do this fun unboxing with you. So I guess we can wrap it up here. If you haven't already, go find me on social platforms, especially TikTok, if you want to see what foods I'm going to be eating to support my health, to reduce inflammation, my stress, and then also, yes, have acne in mind for all those foods as well. Also, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, just to give me some feedback and see what's going on in my day-to-day life. And then if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you're notified as soon as a new video is released, and then give me a thumbs up if you guys want to learn more about my health journey over the next few weeks as well. That's it, that's all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!